I'm Sue Gelato, and I recently got new hearing aids, new Widex hearing aids from ENT Associates of South Florida, and my life has changed because of them. I realized I started losing my hearing, or that I couldn't hear as well, about 5 years ago. And vanity came into play. I didn't want to have to wear hearing aids. Of course, I wear my hair short over my ears, and I didn't want to admit that I had a hearing problem. And I went back and forth a lot before I finally decided, that it had gone on long enough and it was affecting my life. When I was losing my hearing and did not have my hearing aids, I would actually go into my own little world because I couldn't hear. It could be very isolating. A friend had recommended the group to me, and when I finally decided to take the plunge and admit that I did have a hearing problem and I needed help, I called ENT Associates first. When you get a recommendation, why not go with it? And it's proven great. The doctor that I worked with, the audiologist that I worked with, was very professional, did the hearing tests for me, was very good at explaining what type of hearing loss I had and why I needed a certain type of hearing aid. And I walked out of there with the knowledge that I was looking for. And I was ready to go ahead and get the hearing aids after the first visit. If someone came to me and mentioned that they were having a hearing problem, I would tell them, don't wait. It's not worth it. With all the advancements they've made in the hearing aids themselves, there's nothing to worry about. They're so lightweight, they're so comfortable. Once I put them in my ears, I forget that they're there. There's nothing to delay for. The reason that I delayed was because I didn't have the knowledge. If I had to, I would recommend ENT Hearing Associates of South Florida to anybody because of the professionalism and because of the friendliness and the courtesy and not being treated like a number and not being treated like one of many patients. I never had that. It was always an individual interaction. And what more can anybody ask for?